All right, everybody, welcome to the Safe Haven. And right now, we are having Solkasu on for this week's AMA. Now, I want to let everybody know that everything you hear here is not financial advice, and the purpose of these AMAs is for you to become a more informed and better investor. Please do not take anything we say as a suggestion as to when you should or shouldn't buy, or if you should and shouldn't buy. This is strictly for your educational purposes only. Right now, we have DeFi King, the owner of Solkasu, here for us. And the way we're going to be running this is we're going to start off asking some light questions. And as we go farther, the questions are going to get deeper and deeper. After I get done asking questions, we're going to let the community flip over and ask themselves some questions, and then we'll move right over to the giveaway. We're going to do point 2 BNB for the best question, point 1 for trivia, another point 1 for trivia, and then a final point 1 for a random question. Without further adu, DeFi King, tell us something about yourself.
I don't know. What do y'all want to know? I've been in the crypto space for probably about 2.5 years now. I've seen a lot of projects come and go, and kind of just sitting back and watching how they operate. And I feel like I came up with a method to make a lot of people a lot of money. As long as everything can be executed properly, this should be here to run for a long time.
All righty. And what brought you into this?
Oh, you cut out. I got half a sentence there.
What brought you into this space?
It was actually a coworker of mine. So I've been in the construction trade for a long time. Owned my own business for the last 10, 11 years. And a coworker of mine that used to work with me was constantly trying to get me to invest into crypto, and I was oblivious and ignorant to it, like most of the world is. And I eventually decided to take the step, and I seen the potential in it. I started out as just a basic investor holding coins, and then I dabbled in trading. I've taken a course on like futures and leveraging and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm now full-time into crypto.
All righty. And what made you want to be a project dev?
I invested into a couple projects that had some really good potential, and I liked their ideas. And I saw where it could have potentially taken them, and they just crashed and burned like a lot of projects unfortunately do in this space. And I came up with what I decided, what I felt was a good idea, and put together a solid team of guys that we have, and we just went for it and decided that it was something that needed to be done. But there's a lot of bad taste in people's mouths in the DeFi space, and I would love to help correct that.
All righty. So you pretty much just wanted to be the change that you want to see.
Essentially, I would love to help give this space a better name than what it currently has.
All righty. And what's wrong with the name the space has?
There's a lot of scams and a lot of pushiness in people that don't do their proper due diligence, and a lot of people giving advice in calls that I feel they're not actually doing their research, and they're just taking the money that they want.
All right. And how does Solkasu change the view of the space?
Well, everything is designed to, hopefully, if it runs properly, designed to help sustain the price, inflate the price, while being able to pay our investors.
All right.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I just had to itch my nose there while I was speaking. So we have a token out right now that we're just pushing to see where it'll go. We are also we have a line of NFTs that are already done. We're just waiting for the right moment to launch them. We are going to, so my initial plan is my main plan is to have these NFTs, that we're going to launch the NFTs to generate passive income for time to come.
So those were good responses, but it didn't necessarily answer my question as to how the project would change the name that the space has.
Well, it is, if we execute everything properly and people see the potential in what can happen in the space, it will bring a guaranteed revenue of fresh funds into holders' hands without having to dip more funds into the project. You won't have to sell your NFTs. You won't have to buy more tokens or NFTs.
All right. And how is that passive income made? Because what you just described is just like staking or farming, something
No,
that, very common that every project does. So what specifically does the passive income do that would be, that would be like somewhat revolutionary, or not even revolutionary, that would really stand out to people?
so we have a partner who has a trading bot that has been vetted for the last couple years. He's personally been running it himself for the last like 5 or 6 months. It is live streamed on Coin Market Manager. This bot was started with $150, and it is now sitting at about 14K. It basically doubles its ROI every 25 to 40 days. And my plan is to use a large percentage of the funds generated from the NFTs to deposit into this bot, and then take a percentage of the dividends every month and pay them towards the holders. So essentially, these payouts will happen religiously monthly, and they will the money will just keep compounding back into the bot, and then every month we'll take a percentage of whatever the profits were, pay them to the holders, and that percentage should grow every single month.
All right. Okay. And so how much money are the people going to be getting for how much are they going to be getting paid?
That all depends on how quick we sell the NFTs. It could be anywhere from starting out at like $50 to $100, $100 to $200. All depends on the revenue that's generated, but the revenue is guaranteed to grow by at least 25% a month religiously.
All right. So everybody's going to get paid 25% a month.
No, they're going to get paid. So I'm going to take 50% of the profits generated from the bot. I'm going to divvy up between all of the holders, and they will get airdropped every month. So regardless of how much the bot makes, 50% of those profits will get airdropped to the holders, and the other 50% or 25%, 50%, we haven't quite figured out what number, is just going to go back into the bot. And then whatever, if we don't put it all into the bot, the rest is going to go back into the token itself for buybacks and burns. So everything is basically designed to help maintain the price of the tokens as well as deflate the supply of the tokens while
All
still
right.
paying the holders.
So is there a ranking system as to who gets paid what and how much is going out to them?
No, there is a rarity to the NFTs. Some of them look actually like extremely cool, but I don't necessarily feel that we need a ranking to the NFTs, as in they're going to be sold at the same price and they're all going to pay out the same amount. I could incorporate a ranking but then it's not really a fair distribution. which I don't really feel is beneficial to the community. I'm not looking to make certain people make more money than others. I mean, if you want to make more money than the rest of people, just buy another NFT.
All righty. Okay. And is there anything special about the NFTs?
Um, it's the artist that we chose is an amazing artist. The NFTs look really cool. If you look at my profile pic, that is one of the ones that I've chosen. We chose the Egyptian theme, and so all of our NFTs are basically designed off of Anubis.
Hey, your profile picture's an emoji.
My profile picture is an emoji.
Yeah, it's an emoji with the crown on it.
Well, that is. Well, that's weird. Okay. It's not on my phone. Yeah, it's not an emoji for me. It's definitely one of my NFTs. I can hold on. If we go to the post here, if I can post media on it, I will share what my. So this is my profile picture right here, right now. Check privacy settings. Okay, there we go. That's why. That should change now. It should be changed now.
It's the same thing for me. I just want to see what the NFT gonna look like. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, no. I get it. I just.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also on top of that, so I wanted to talk about how I totally I lost my I lost my I lost my place. I was reading the website and I had a question, but I lost it. So let me just go into the next one. So I just want to talk about the security of it. So anytime that people are being promised money or that well, first of all, do they have to connect their wallet to anything?
No, you just purchase the NFT, and I will airdrop the wallets every month.
Okay. And so how can investors know that their wallets and their money will be secure?
Well, the bot will be live streamed on Coin Market Manager, so you will be able to sign in anytime onto this website and watch the performance of this bot and see the fund.
All right. Do you have any prior experience running a project?
I do not personally myself. I have helped with ideas in the community and other projects, but my partner, he was a big part of CrowFOMO. He currently has a project on Polygon Network right now that launched in December. They're sitting around a 250K market cap between their tokens of their Tomb Fork. They just recently launched a leveraging platform for their token that is doing really well. And they also have a DEX that will be coming out in the next 2 weeks, I believe.
All righty, that sounds good. Sounds just fine. Nothing wrong with that. One thing I would want to know as well is what is your long-term plan with the project? Oh, here goes NFT. Oh, yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah. The artist he's amazing. I've actually been talking to him, and he needs to start stepping up his game into like a broader horizon because the quality of his artwork is phenomenal.
Man, that is just super cool right there. All right. But yeah, what's the future vision you have for this?
Well, initially it just started out as like I wanted to generate passive income for holders of the NFT. So that was my initial plan. And then as we got going and we're talking, my business partner, we also would love to get into launching our own decks, getting some bigger listings. Um, I have some potential utilities for the token itself. I don't want to disclose anything because I don't want to get people's hopes up or be that type of person that says something that they're not going to follow through. But I do have some really good connections from my experience in the construction world. I have some really good connections in the real estate business and like the hotel industry, and I'm trying to do what I can to get this project to a point where people will feel safe giving us a proper type of partnership to give us a utility as a kind of like a payment system for our token. I've already brought in the idea to a few big people and they are interested in it, but they just want to see the longevity of the project as well as the stability of the token.
Alrighty. And if you were an investor and you saw Solkasu, what would make the project stand out to you amongst all other projects?
If people were to be here today and hear my idea and see the partnerships and what the pitch and what we plan on doing and how well we will deliver this, I honestly, I would personally, I would love to invest. I've already invested into a couple projects that were designed to generate passive income in a similar way, and they didn't have what it took to deliver what they were promising. And I have the means, I have the partnerships, and I have the proof in the numbers to back up what I plan to deliver here. And as far as that goes, I see this happening and paying people a significant amount of money for a long time to come. I'm not in this for personal gains for myself. I'm going to buy my own NFTs and also add to the funds and get my own revenue from it. I'm not taking a percentage of what comes off the bot and putting it in my pocket. I will take a percentage, just like every other NFT, every other investor into this project.
Alrighty. And what is the biggest competitive advantage that you would say you guys have over other passive income generating projects?
Well, this bot is running at a 97.6% win ratio and is basically generating 100% ROI every 28 to 38 or 40 days. And it has been vetted for a while. And my partner has been using this bot for the last 5 or 6 months religiously. And this thing does not miss. Let me find the group here and I will post the screenshot of how well this bot is actually performing. It's unreal to see these numbers. We also are going to be using Solkasu Ethereum LP to purchase the NFTs. So that should help sustain the price of the token itself. And then I believe once we mint out, we've been in talks about a significant airdrop for the holders of the token itself, as well as doing buybacks and burns.
Alrighty. Cool, man. And so let's talk about some marketing real quick. How do you plan to market this in a way that would bring in and keep investors?
As of right now, we hired some raters and we've paid for some calls, and they didn't really do much. So we kind of figured we needed to put the word out there. So that's when we started talking to people about the AMAs, and I feel like I'm a very transparent person with what I'm doing, and if people can hear how we plan to follow through with this, um, for right now, I think this is the route we're going to take. I got a few other callers and AMAs potentially lined up that I would love to follow through with. Um, and I just want to push this through the space as much as possible through all social media platforms, the best we can.
All right. That sounds good, man. That really sounds good. One thing that I definitely want to know about your marketing plan. So here's the thing. Raiders and well, first of all, what's the vision that you personally see for this project? What's your goal with this project in terms of numbers and growth?
Numbers and growth. Honestly, I don't have an end goal. I see the potential of this, the way that this bot is running itself, just with the NFTs alone, the potential of this is astronomical in my opinion. Um, to be basically guaranteed a regular payout monthly that will essentially grow by 25% every month. Um, that's the potential of it is astronomical. I don't see an end to it. Like this bot, it's been running for other people have been vetting this bot for the last 2.5, 3 years, and if they're running the same kind of numbers for the last 2.5, 3 years, imagine where we'll be. Say we sell out this mint of NFTs with, we'll say $200,000 going into that bot, and it's adding 50% of its initial ROI every month into the bot. That's some crazy numbers, man.
All righty. Yeah, yeah. That sounds good. Definitely, man. So one thing about that is, so how do we know we're going to get a 25% increase every month if the payouts depend on how well the project does?
Well, I'm just judging by the numbers that have already been thrown out in front of me. If this bot is generating 100% ROI every month, we'll say, then 50% of those profits are going to be distributed to the holders. Um, it's not really about the project performance. The bot performance itself is more than enough to sustain what we plan to deliver. Um, these leveraging bots are performing unbelievably well, and if we're giving 50% of the profits to the holders and then putting 50% back into the bot, the numbers don't lie. The math is right there. That basically essentially means that your payouts are going to grow by 25% every single month.
All righty, that sounds good. But the thing about it is, I don't really see anything about the bot on the website, or at least I don't remember it. I haven't
It
seen a,
because
I haven't
sorry.
seen I haven't seen a what's the face, something that directly talks about, like, puts the bot at the forefront of it.
Because when we designed the website, the partnership wasn't in full effect. So I didn't add it into the website or the white papers because again, I didn't want to um, portray something that wasn't set in stone. So I will definitely go through and I will add. I have talked about it in the group and I have let people know if anybody comes in and has any questions. Um, I'm always in the group. Somebody's always in the group to talk about it. But I will definitely be updating the white papers as well as the website and everything. And this, as of right now, the bot will be the forefront of this project once we launch the NFTs. Um, so, like, I kind of just put out there right now, I wanted to let people know that we had a plan to sustain the price of the token as well as deflate the volume of the token, which we launched the token. We have already burnt 10% of the supply. We are currently sitting at $43,000 market cap, and in another $7,000 market cap, I'm going to burn another 15% of the total supply. And as we get farther along, I will continuously be doing buybacks and burning more tokens. So that was kind of where I put out first, because the NFTs they haven't launched yet. So I didn't want to blow smoke out there for people without them seeing what was going on. So I kind of wanted to put out there what we were already in the midst of doing and had already been in the process of starting. So.
All righty. And how can we be confident that you are the let's talk more about the team. Let's talk about more about the team. So who's doing this behind you?
So my partner he owns DarkX on Polygon. So it's me and him essentially, and then we have another tech developer who has created their leveraging platform. He's in the midst of launching their DEX. He's an amazing guy. He's very, very fast. Any bugs or technical problems that they have, he's very, very quick to correct what is going on. So it's essentially it's me and my partner, and then we've already hired some people for marketing, and they're doing what they can to put the project out there. And then we have this developer kind of sitting in the shadows right now, waiting for us to push the next phases of our project.
All righty, cool. Okay, and is your team being paid for this, or is this a collaborative effort? How can we ensure their their dedication to the project?
Honestly, it's more or less the idea that is driven. So we all firmly believe in what we have here, and firmly believe that we can deliver on this. And at the end of the day, it's like I said initially, it's not about us putting money in our own pockets. We want to generate revenue for the community. We want to build a good name. I'm not in this to get rich. Sure, we're all in this to make money. That's why we all dabble in cryptocurrencies. But at the end of the day, we want to build a name for ourselves. We want to build something that we can build even further off of on other chains. I would love to expand. If this project works as well as I think it will, I would love to expand and basically rinse and repeat onto other chains, because there's a lot of people that only dabble in Ethereum, and there's a lot of people that don't even touch Ethereum. They want nothing to do with it. And I would love to get a similar project going on other projects as well, on other chains as well, to just kind of capitalize on the whole crypto DeFi community as a whole, and generate some money for everybody that's in this space.
Alrighty. Well, the next question I had for you, and this is the last question, was how can we be sure that not how can we be sure, just how can we have confidence that you are the person that should run this type of project, and that as far as trusting a dev is concerned, we trust that you're going to make this successful?
Well, I've done to the best of my abilities to be as transparent as possible. I'm an open book. If you have any questions, just get at me. Shoot, I have nothing to hide. We have pushed this forward all out of pocket, and are just continuing to. I want to deliver everything. Everything I say, I'm a man of my word, and I will prove that as time goes on. I will any big decisions that come along, I would love to take it to a community vote. I would love to hear the input from my community, and I would love to hear what I could do to make things better, certain changes. I am always open for every aspect of constructive criticism to ideas to be pitched. I will definitely prove. I am more than confident that I will prove that you guys will be able to trust me as time goes on. I'm like right from the get-go, right from day one, I've always been honest in what I am doing, and if I say I'm going to do it, I follow through with it, and hence why I haven't really put out there the whole idea on my website, because I didn't have the partnerships. I knew I had the idea and I knew I had the means to get it done, but I didn't have the partnerships and the tech confirmed behind it. But now that I do, I'm out here sharing it, and I want to share it with the world. I want everybody to know that this can happen and this will happen.
That sounds good, man. So, hey, man, you didn't shy away from any questions. You answered them all professionally. You're very honest in ways that I've recognized that a lot of people may not have recognized, but I can see a lot of streaks of honesty that maybe other folks didn't. But I recognize that when you said that you believe in honesty and you're honest, I know you're telling the truth. So, yeah, man. But hey, look, good work, man. Good job here. Good job. I like that back and forth. That was very good.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, absolutely, dude. But I'll go ahead and get to community questions now. Let's go ahead with Greed first and foremost. There you go. Hey, Greed, go ahead.
Hey, DP. How you doing?
How's it going, man?
Yeah. Hi, DeFi. Yeah, I just have a question. In regards with your, could you give to me like, your three killer fit? Can you list to me three killer features on your project that make it ahead of your competitors? And what are the competitive advantages that you feel most confident about launching your own token?
I'm sorry, man. You are cutting out unbelievably. I caught like half of that.
Oh, sorry. Could you list your three killer features of your project that makes it ahead of your competitors? And what do you think is your advantage over them? And you feel that you're most confident of?
My most confident advantage that I feel is that, like I said, I'm not in this for personal gains like a lot of these projects are. I want to pay back to the community because I know there's huge potential in this space, and there is a lot of bad vibes going through that are kind of ruining the name, and people could kind of want to steer away from all these altcoins and mainly stick to the big dogs. And I have the numbers. The numbers just don't lie, unfortunately, or fortunately for me, I should say. I'm a math person. Like I said, I've been in the construction trade for a long time, and I'm a carpenter, so math kind of just comes naturally to me. And numbers do not lie. And if you see the statistics on how this bot has been performing, and once the NFTs launch, and you guys see how forthcoming and straightforward I am with what I'm going to deliver, the proof is in the pudding, man. Everything will speak for itself. You guys will see how well this will deliver. You see how well the bot will perform. It's at the end of the day, it's just astronomical how well this will work. And once people start to see it, that's it. It's over. I'm at the end of the day, I won't have to prove to myself, and everybody is going to see that. And that is what gives me the most amount of confidence, is I see how well this is going to work and how well the numbers are. And it's just that at the end of the day, to be honest, man. I like I said, I'm not here for my own gains. I'm here for I want all of us. I want all of us to make money in this space. And I have the method to do it. And I fully plan on delivering absolutely everything that I have talked about.
Okay. DC, is it okay if I can ask one more, or?
No, you can ask one more right now.
All right, man. Thanks. Yeah. DeFi, do you consider yourself? What sort of engagement or process would you give to your community to retain them and be able to um, get them run the project smoothly. So since I saw your contract that it's renounced and all. So yeah, that's my other question.
Yeah, honestly, just pure honesty. I'm a very out forward person, and I don't have anything to hide. If you guys have any questions, you guys can just holler at me in the group. The groups are open. I have control of all of the social medias on my phone. So you can message me on, now I don't have my DMs on my Telegram open because I've been getting spammed nonstop with people and their bullshit marketing proposals. Sorry if I've offended anybody, but it's just crazy how much people are trying to push their marketing proposals on me, and I ain't having it right now. I got scammed. I've actually got scammed a couple times since I launched this project. I hired a few raiders who I paid them in tokens, and they cheated everything within a couple hours of me paying them. I paid for a few call outs that did absolutely nothing but bring more people in here. And so I closed my DMs for that. But all of my socials are all on my website, and you can message me on any one of them, and I will answer everything. As long as you're not trying to push any bullshit on me and you have some legitimate questions or concerns, I will always answer to the best of my abilities, and I will always come on. And I'm even actually going to start, I think I want to host like a weekly or a bi-weekly voice chat in my group. So if anybody has any questions or concerns, I will gladly help settle all of that.
All right, fair enough. By the way, good luck on your launch. I mean, on your project DeFi, and I think that's it. Thanks, DC.
Thanks, man.
Very welcome, dude. Also, this is something I wanted to address as well for everybody in here. You guys, when it comes to when it comes to projects launching, okay, when it comes to projects launching and projects getting around and out there, we have to remember that we are in a bear market, and Call Channel's job is to bring exposure to projects. Is the job. No type of results are guaranteed. And you didn't do this. You didn't say this. I'm just bringing this up because it came as a thought. You didn't do this, DeFi King. But a lot of people will say, like, you guys, don't wait for instant vault. Like, don't wait for a quick 2x, or like stop expecting 100x overnight. Quit expecting a quick 5x. But then as soon as they get a caller and the caller doesn't bring an immediate pump, they get mad about it. You know what I'm saying? And so anybody who's a dev in here or aspiring to be a dev, just keep that in mind. And once again, DeFi King did not do anything I said. He said nothing to that nature. It's just something I happen to think about since we were talking about marketing. But let's go to Agent Nate Smooth. There you go.
Hello, can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. I just wanted to ask you a simple question. You said that with inflation, the token will be used to fund the financial journey. Now,
Yes.
there are other options you could have taken, to fund the journey of, the token, but then you chose to use the inflation. And you said this thing is tied. The buy and the sell, they are tied together. So when the inflation comes up, the buying goes down, and then selling comes up. There are other options you should have chosen. I just want to know why you chose this option, and what will happen when the inflation hits the token so hard that it actually, floors? What will now happen to the project? That's my only question I wanted to ask you.
Well, like I said, we plan on using the LP tokens for the sale of the NFTs. So when we mint the NFTs, the LP tokens will be split, and the Solkasu percentage of the Solkasu will be used for an airdrop, and the Ethereum will be used for the leveraging bot. So some of the profits retained from the leveraging bot will also be used for buybacks as well to help sustain the price of the token. And like I said, I've already burned 10% of the supply. Look, we're now sitting at $46,000 market cap. So in another $4,000, I promised I'm going to burn another 15% of the supply. So we are currently going to be sitting at, we started with initial 21 million tokens. And as of the 50K market cap, we are going to have 25% of the total supply completely burnt, never to come back. And we will be doing buybacks and burns as the project continues further.
Okay. Also, DC, please, can I ask another question, please?
Hold a second. Let me see how many people we got up in here with their hands up. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Your marketing plans are really vague, please. Can we, the investors, know what exactly, the partnerships you've made to push the project forward? Because, you just talked about, your people that are in charge of marketing and everything, but then we wouldn't know where to look, when we want to, see the project and see if it's genuine or something that we can jump on, you understand? So we want to know if there are specific strategic partnerships with whom, and then, what you're planning to do to push the project forward.
Well, as of right now, we have a few raiders that have been hired. We have a partnership with another raider/call group, Legalis Gems, who've done really well. They post all of our updates on multiple social media platforms. They use the proper hashtags and stuff like that to try and draw attention to it. And I'm also open to bringing in more marketing as long as they have the right ideas and the right work ethic. I would say that would be it for me. That's my concern. I'm just trying to find the right people to help us push this forward, because everybody says that they've got the best marketing proposal and they can do this and they can do that. But when push comes to shove, I've already hired a few of them, and they didn't deliver the things that they want. And I'm not about that. I want to push this. I definitely have plans to spend more money on marketing and push us out there. And I'm curious to see how far we can take this. I don't like I said, I don't have an end game. I will literally continue to push this and push this and push this. As long as I see the potential in it growing and things getting better, I have no problem spending money to push us out there and get us out there in different communities and stuff like that.
All right. I understand you. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Wonderful questions. Wonderful. All right, Victor, go ahead.
All right. So just what are strategic plans do you have to grow the community, and also what do you plan to do differently to keep the community engaged?
Sorry, what was the first part of that? I got the last part of that. I didn't quite hear the first part of your question there.
Okay, the first part of the question was in terms of I was just buttressing on the last part, the last question that Greed asked, in terms of community engagement and how do you plan on growing the community, just basically.
Well, the community engagement, like I said, I have all my socials up. I would love to do a regular voice chat in the group, and I will constantly, I'm always on here. I'm always, like I said, I used to own it. Well, I still technically own a construction company, but I am now full-time into crypto. So I am at my computer or at my phone 24 hours a day, minus obviously when I'm sleeping, and I will always engage with my community. And like I said, my socials are all open. If anybody has any questions ever, or anything that they want to voice to me, I will gladly read and respond. I have nothing to hide. I'm not straying away from anything. I just want this to succeed, and I want it to succeed for everybody as well.
Oh, okay. And and then I went through the website and I saw when I was going through the tokenomics, I saw and tokenomics distribution where you had a 1% so distribution for holders, so rewards for holders. Am I right with that?
Actually, I need to change that. So when we launched the token, we had an issue with our taxes not being pushed through to our marketing wallet. So if you look through all the wallets, all the holders, we have a dev wallet that has like 3 million tokens in it that are going to be burned, I'm hoping, any minute now once we hit that 50K mark. And then there's another wallet that has like 1.2 or 1.3 million tokens in it or something like that. That is our marketing wallet that we cannot get to push through. So we dropped all of the taxes. So I apologize for that. I am going to have to strike the Solana rewards out of the tokenomics, because we just dropped the taxes right before we renounced the contract, and the white pages and the website were already in production, and I was so busy with other things I completely forgot to strike that from it. So again, I apologize for that.
Oh, it's cool, man. It's cool, man. All right. I think that'll be all for now. Thank you for answering my questions.
All right. Yeah, that was wonderful questions, man. Y'all doing good today, man. For real, yo. Let me get Lucky in. There you go. Doing real good, y'all. For real.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Reading through the story mode in the website about the Egyptian gods, I want to know, how does the storyline connect with the project, and what impact of the name Solkasu have on the project itself?
Honestly, the name was just something that we picked. It was us sitting around, and I honestly, I couldn't even tell you the name, how we chose it. It was a name that we all agreed on, and we just went with it. I know we went with man, I can't even think of the other name that was in like the top running that we chose. But yeah, the name, honestly, it didn't have anything. Well, the name of the project wasn't a major concern to me. I was more concerned with the development and the technicals behind the project. So I kind of just chose a name that we agreed on, and that's what it was. We did put the soul in it because we initially were going to pay out Solana rewards, but again, like I said, we had the issue with our marketing wallet, and we were trying to push through and get it to work properly, and we just couldn't. So we just dropped all the taxes and stuff like that. Otherwise, so that was where the soul came in the Solkasu, is because we did initially plan on paying out Solana rewards. And also the Kasu, in, I believe it is Japanese, means like sweet something. So we were kind of choosing that, like the sweet rewards or the sweet fruits of what we were planning on delivering. So there was a little bit of a methodology behind it, but it just wasn't a priority to me.
Okay, awesome. And also, About the roadmap, do you have any plans of adding more utilities or developments on the roadmap to give the investors a more intensive, clear vision of where the project is and where the project is going? And also on the NFTs, do you have plans to like tying more utilities or rewards to the NFTs because as I believe when there are so many rewards tied to NFTs, it becomes more valuable. So apart from the 25% that is promised to the NFT holders, which is like under probability, do you have more rewards tied to the NFTs to make it more valuable to investors?
We will eventually, if the project pushes far enough along, that I would love to be, like I said, like I mentioned earlier, I would love to launch a DEX through this project. And if that happens, I will definitely be looking into a staking platform for the NFTs. But as of right now, it's just the bots for the rewards. Again, like I said, I don't want to put things out there and then not deliver it. So I do have plans, but I don't want to divulge the ideas without having it set in stone that it's going to happen. But I do have ideas, and I would love to fulfill these ideas. But again, it just all depends on the progression of this project.
Okay, sorry, my last one. Since the contract is renounced, don't you think it will like be a barrier to further development of you adding more utilities to the project, just as you said?
Sorry, repeat that. Sorry.
I said, since the token contract is renounced, don't you think it will be like a barrier for if you want to like add more utilities to the project, or will you be looking forward to rebranding, or what will be done?
No, I don't think it would be a barrier. As like I said, we have some potential partners to give us some utility to the token, but it'll basically be what I'm aiming to get it for is for the Solkasu token to eventually be used as a payment system for my future partnership. Well, it's not really a future partnership. The partnership is there, but I want to have the functionality of the token to be used as a payment system. And as for the contract, it won't really need to be changed or anything for that. And the renouncing the contract was done just as an extra security measure for the investors.
Okay, thank you very much. Sorry for too much questions. Thank you, DeFi King and DC. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I hope I was able to answer your questions properly.
Yeah, good work, man. I like that. Let's go to Mary Jane. Let me get some people muted here. All right.
Hi,
Mary, you can go ahead. Mm-hmm.
nice to be here. Thanks for the opportunity.
Very
How you
welcome.
doing?
Not bad. Yourself?
I was really listening to your project, and you really have you guys are really trying, but it's not really easy. You understand? It's quite impressive. Like, well,
Thank
I
you.
want to know what use would your token be for people beyond the project or for the world? Because we have seen the failure of quite a few projects that they create a token, but they have no use outside the project. And therefore, that token is based on a circular economy because it has value only in the project. And of course, it will increase or decrease depending on the entry and exit of the people who are investing in you. So, do you have plans for partnership that will obtain a source of income to inject liquidity into that token? Do you understand?
So yeah, like I said, I've been in the construction industry for a long time, and I've got some deep ties into the real estate world and the hotel industry. And again, I don't want to disclose the full plans of what I am trying to accomplish. Sorry, excuse me. But I do have plans with some of these real world partnerships to utilize Solkasu as a payment system. And if things go the way that I plan on pushing them, it will be, again, another astronomical feat to see that what you can use your tokens for. And with this partnership will come some great marketing partnerships as well. Being able to put our brand on their already existing major marketing schemes that they have.
Wow, that's really impressive. I like that. I like that idea. Thanks, DC, and thanks, DeFi King. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know you're welcome, Mary Jane. Good question. I like this. All right, let's start from the bottom and go up. All right, Alex Costa, go ahead, sir. What's up, man? All right, start back from the bottom. We got Vlad. All righty, Vlad, go ahead, sir.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So sorry, a bit bad connection today. So yeah, if I get dropped or something, you just move on to the next person. But yeah, actually a couple questions, or maybe only one, because I think we have a lot of those answered already. What I was really interested in, like a more general one. So you mentioned you came to crypto from a construction trade, so you have a background in a construction business and stuff. So I was like really interested how that experience helps you to build like Web3 business. So how can you utilize your previous experience in building a Web3 project? And also once you started working on it, like on a Web3 project, right? So did you notice some big differences from how you build a business offline and how you actually build business online? So yeah, that's what I was actually wondering.
Well, I've been in business for a long time. I've had a lot of different businesses. I started in construction right out of high school. So from there, I wasn't at first. I was young and I was busy in sports and stuff like that, and I didn't really like the manual labor aspect of it. So when I was able to put away enough money, I ended up starting a clothing store, and I branched out and I had multiple clothing stores. So I kind of have some knowledge in the marketing and the networking aspect of that, as I had to bring in other brands and distributors and stuff like that into my clothing stores. And then as a retail clothing business, the money just wasn't what I wanted it to be, and I knew the potential of being in construction. So I went back to construction when I finally settled down and knew that I had to put in the work and the manual labor to earn the type of money that I wanted. And I did that for a long time. And then, like I said, I had my business partner in this here. We actually used to work alongside each other, and he left and was doing his own thing and trying for a long time to push me into crypto. And I finally took the step into it a couple years ago. And yeah, it's been coming for a while. I made a lot of good money, and I lost a lot of money in crypto, as I'm sure a lot of the community has. And seeing the potential of it and learning what I've learned over the last 2.5 years, I knew that I was pushing towards being in crypto full time, as I am fully confident that cryptocurrencies are literally going to be the future of our financial services one day. So I knew that there was massive potential into it, and I knew that I wanted to take this step. And then just with events that happened at the end of last year, I kind of decided that it was a good time for me to take that step. And here we are. This has been coming for a while. We've had it planned out for a little while, and we were just waiting for the right time to execute. And I think now that we're kind of transitioning from the bear into the bull market, it's kind of was the right time for us to take this step. And yeah, so here we are.
Yeah, that's true. And also why I asked about if you noticed any differences here in crypto and real life business, because what I noticed here, what I actually see is that it's much easier to make connections, I think, here, even though, like you have to be like extremely cautious. Most people are anon and stuff, and a lot of scam here, but still, it's like, I think much easier like to meet right people and to get some great connections for a long-term perspective. So that's what actually Web3 brings to that's, I think, how actually Web3 benefits in comparison to like a regular real life business. And yeah, also it is much easier in terms of regulations and stuff. I guess it's another big thing. And okay, also, what was interested actually, because you mentioned the trading bot and it's a coin market manager, so it's like a third-party bot. So just was interested if like anyone can use the bot itself, so it's like a subscription model and stuff, or it's like you like one-time payment, so you can use it like for a whole life, and or is it actually custom built stuff for your product?
So the bot that's currently being used right now is through a third party. They're running the bot, managing the bot, but I've been running the same bot with the same setup on it myself. And again, like I said, I plan on taking everything to the community to see where they feel at. So if they feel that having a third party company run the bot is where they would like to have it, then that's what we'll do. If they feel that they have the trust in me to run the bot, like I said, everything will still be live streamed. I've already been reached out to Coin Market Manager, and I can pay for the account for them to live stream all of my trades, everything that is going on. Then that's what we'll do. I feel the bot is running phenomenal, and if we can cut out the third party and their fees, then it's better for the investors. But if they feel safer with keeping it through the third party that's managing the bot, then that's what we'll do. Again, it's all about keeping my investors satisfied, and I want them to feel safe and secure, that they know what's going on with their money. And at the end of the day, I feel as investors into this, we all want the same thing.
Yeah, what actually I was talking about. So as you use that bot, and you of course run voice chats and AMAs, and I think you like give great exposure, so you can bring like more users to the bot itself, and that's how you can actually build a partnership with a company. So maybe if I was just wondering if it's a paid one, because if it's a paid one, and you can partner with them to give your community members like some discounts and stuff. So they will just benefit everyone, your product, the team which developed the bot, and your community members. So yeah, that's what actually was try to bring here.
Yeah, I like the idea, and I've already had that idea, and I've also been in talks with the creators of the bot. This one is a subscription. It's a paid subscription. You can pay annually or you can pay monthly. Obviously, annually is cheaper, but it is a paid subscription, and it is actually, to get this setup that's running this well, it is 2 subscriptions that you need to pay for. Well, technically 3 if you use the TradingView, which I'm assuming most people use TradingView. It's kind of the gold standard for charts right now, I would say, in my opinion anyways. So but yeah, it is multiple subscriptions that you need to run this bot, to run it at this high of a quality, at least anyways.
Yeah, Okay, so I see, and thank you for the answers, great answers, and for sure, thank you for your time.
Thank you for joining us.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. People like that. Good questions. All right, now you guys, it's back to that time. All right, we got to do one question now because I want to close this out about 12:30. So we got to do one question at this point. All right, so everybody gonna ask your one question. All right, start from the top. There goes Minstrel David. All right, Minstrel, go ahead and ask your question. All righty, let's go to T-Rex. All right, T-Rex, go ahead, sir. T-Rex. T-Rex. All right. Crypto Angel, go ahead, Crypto Angel.
Hello.
Hello.
I hope you guys are hearing me.
Yep.
All right. So I don't have much question. So my question is that, do you guys have any social media or any other supporting platform that you guys are using for your projects also, so that we can check on you guys there?
All of my socials are all up on the website. Everything that we use. As of right now, we have um, Telegram, Discord, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. The basic ones here in North America. But I'm open to everything. Like I said, I want to maximize our exposure. I would love to get us in all of the communities all around. So if you guys have any suggestions, just hit me in my DMs on Twitter or Instagram or wherever, and our handle everywhere is at Solkasu23. So, okay.
All righty. Oh, he dipped. Okay. Well, let's go to the bottom. Let's go to Ziggy. All right, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Am I audible? Okay. Um, for DeFi King. So I was wondering,
Yeah.
is there any plans for you? Is there any plans? Come, let me hop off and get back. I think the audio is really low for me.
We lost you.
Okay, I'm back. So okay, for DeFi King, I was wondering, is there any plans to, add to your team? So to take some work off your back, because you were on a little rant about the number of marketing proposals you get, and the socials being on your phone, everything on your phone. So I was wondering, is there any plans? You have someone like a partner or something like that? Because I don't think you've made any mention of that.
Well, we have there, like I said, we have a couple people that we have hired for marketing, and I have given out the passwords to certain platforms, so they also have access to certain things to be able to be there. Because, like I said, I got a family and stuff too, so I'm here to the best of my abilities, and I put in a lot of work sitting at my desk or on my phone while I am out. But I do have children and a wife and stuff like that, so I do have other socials that I have given other people access to or admin rights on our pages. So there is other people, so you can get at us basically 24 hours a day and somebody will be there to respond.
All right, all right, all right. So would that be then? That's just a matter of adding them to white people as part of a team or something like that. But thank you. I actually get your point. Thank you.
Thank you.
righty. Let's go to Jude. Jude, go ahead, sir.
Hello. I do.
Hello.
Yeah. Good evening. Firstly, I would like to, give you a thumbs up on your job right now. You've been doing a great job actually presenting the project. And basically, what I actually like is, the fact that you are also an investor in your project. It means that, we are, sort of working together as a team to, actually make money from the space. Yeah. So that actually caught my attention when you said that, and yeah, good stuff. um so going straight to my question, it's just about the bots which you've been talking about. I kind of found out that it isn't on the white paper on the website. I don't know if there was any reasons you didn't include them, because I feel it's like the core aspect and I can't find it anywhere on the website or the white paper. And yeah, adding up to that was gonna be my other question, which is about the buybacks and bond. I saw you already did a
Hey,
buyback and
brother, we
bond.
got one. We're doing the one question rule right now.
Oh, okay. So yeah, let me just answer the first one then. Yeah.
Sorry, you cut out. I had somebody tried calling me there for a second. So the last like 5 seconds that you were saying, I didn't get that.
He just wanted you to answer his first question. That's all.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No. I will definitely add the bots to the white pages and the website. Like I said, I'm a very forthcoming person, and I explained this earlier. I didn't want to put something on there when I didn't have the partnership set in stone. I knew I had the idea and what I wanted to do behind it, and I had the ability to get it done, but I just hadn't chose the right means for the best performance. Like we've been testing bots for a while now on our own, like me and my partner here. So we've been we've had our own bots running, and some of them have ran very well, some of them have ran okay, and we just didn't want to put that in there and give people the false sense of hope. But now that we have the right system, the right bot, the right setup, I will definitely add that into the white pages as well as the website.
Okay, great. But I was concerned that, from the bot, what kind of wins would you be expecting out of 100%? And yeah, just to
Hey,
be sure for the investors. Yeah,
hey, brother.
Yeah, I'll add that.
I gave
that'll be all.
you can take this. Okay. What I was gonna say is that you can take this into his DMs. Is what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to Cobra Kai. All right, Cobra Kai, go ahead, sir. Cobra Kai, your mic is unmuted and you can ask your question. The floor is yours.
He's gone.
Oh, darn. Okay, yeah. All right. Let's go to I Am Silver Surfer. Wait a minute. Okay, let's go to Tolga. All right, Tolga, go ahead, sir.
You mean somebody else, or is,
No, I
you
mean,
this is Tolga?
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
go
good.
ahead.
Okay. Because you told somebody else. Thank you for the event. I will ask my question in past. I see in Q&A section on the website that you will use revenues from NFT sales. And I couldn't see any exact number or any interval on white paper part. If I couldn't actually, this possibly any interval you have in mind. For example, 10 to 30 percentage of sales, or you will decide via a voting process of the.
Oh, it's definitely going to be at least 50% of the sales. The Ethereum, because like I said, we're going to sell the NFTs for an LP token, so we're definitely going to place the Ethereum is going to go into the bot. I'm not, like I said, I'm not in this to make money for myself. I'm not trying to make money off the sales of the NFT, because I know the NFTs alone are going to pay us out the proper types of dividends. So all of the money generated from the Ethereum side of the LP is definitely going into the bot to start making us all money right away. And the Solkasu side of the LP, like I said, we're looking at a nice airdrop for holders, as well as a possible burn that I like. Again, we will take to the community and bring it up for discussion. So yeah, that I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All righty. Thank you, sir. Some good questions here. All right, let's go to Joan. All right, Joan, go ahead.
Hi, great job on your project.
Thank you.
Yes, I can see your project has different kinds of rewards, right? So my question is, I would like to know, like, is there a way for users to earn additional rewards by staking? I don't know, do you plan to integrate the staking feature on your project?
I would love to. I do have a plan for staking, definitely, of the NFTs in the future, but I want to unroll everything in for me, for this to be executed properly. It's all about the final execution on timing, on how everything is going to work together. So once the NFTs are functioning and paying properly, then we'll move further with the listings and the decks. And then once that is out, then I will definitely have, because with the decks will come other token. We will also have a staking feature for the NFTs to earn other types of rewards as well. Definitely.
Okay, that would be good. Thank you.
That's what's up. Okay. Let me see. We got Ojo Legend. All right, Ojo, go ahead. All right, Ojo, we'll have to move on to Maxwell. Yeah. All right, Maxwell. And then we'll go to Minstrel, see if he gets on.
Hi guys. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, sweet. So my question is gonna be about let me say the buyback and bond mechanism. Just wanted to know, would you be actually integrating this in a way, whereby immediately a sort of sale is made, there is immediately a buyback and bond, just to keep the charts healthy looking, and I hope you got the question.
Yeah, I get the question. And no, we did have something integrated into our contract, but like I said, we had the issue with our funds being pushed to our marketing wallet, our taxes. So we just dropped all the taxes completely out of it before we renounced the contract. So as of now, no, it's not going to come initially from each sale, but we will be doing buybacks and burns. As I've already, I hope I have proven to the community that I'm serious about what I'm doing, when we have already burnt 10% of our supply and are going to be hopefully burning another 15%. I'm hoping to have some more buys slide through. We've had a few decent amount of buys come through today, but I will definitely be burning more, hopefully today. That'll be a total of 25% of our supply gone. And then every time we cash out dividends from the trading bots, I will definitely be doing a buyback and a burn. And I will just discuss that with the community at a later date on the percentage that we agree upon, because it would be nice to have a marketing wallet so we have other funds to push into putting our name out there as well. But I am definitely interested in doing a buyback and a burn. Like I said in my white paper, I have full intentions on keeping this token to sustain the price as it deflates in volume to also help maintain the price of the token.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. I believe that's a important feature as well. I had a follow-up question, but I don't know if DC would allow me to, throw that in.
No, sir, we're not doing that at the moment. We're
Yeah,
at the
okay, yeah.
part where
Thanks,
we.
guys.
No problem, man. All right, take care, dude. Good question. Minstrel David, go ahead, sir. Minstrel, go ahead, sir. Such a weird name, like a menstrual cycle. Probably means something more important than that, though. I don't know what I'm. Let's go to Sir Trust. Trust, go. All right, Sir Trust, your mic has been unmuted. I can see it moving, but I can't hear anything you're saying. All right, Sir Trust, we're going to have to move on. Okay, now let's go to PJ Mask. All right, PJ. Go ahead, PJ. Your mic is unmuted.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the opportunity. So, I want to ask. My question is, ambassador play a very important role in every project. Do you have an ambassador program? If yes, please share it with us. And also, is your project a community for only English speaking, or is it for other languages?
As of right now, our team is all English speaking, but if there is a push for any other communities, I will definitely look into getting some type of a translator on the team. However, how we will go about that is undecided as of now, but I'm definitely open to everything. I don't want to shy away from anybody. Everybody deserves to have a hand or a piece of this project. And I would love to push it to every community out there around the world. I've already been in talks with some of the Arabic community and some of the Asian communities out there. And I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to navigate around that. I don't want to be that ignorant person that says, oh no, I have no interest in doing that. Cause that's not how I am at all. I come from a very multicultural family myself. So I'm definitely not trying to, seclude anybody. I definitely want this to reach as far as physically possible because I know what we have to offer.
All righty.
Okay,
So,
and what about the ambassador? About the ambassador, do you have an ambassador?
No, we do not have.
hey, brother.
We don't have
Okay,
a
you can.
dedicated
Wait a
ambassador
second.
right now.
Wait a
Yeah,
second.
hit me in my DM,
Wait
bro.
a second. Hit him in the DMs with that. If you want to know about his ambassadors, you got to hit him in the DM. All right. Ushna Shah. All right, let's get you up. Ushna, go ahead. Ushna, go ahead. Your mic is unmuted. She didn't. I think she left. No, she's still here. Okay, I have to move on. Let's go to T-Rex. All right, T-Rex, go ahead. T-Rex, your mic is unmuted. Righty, let's move forward with him. All right, last person, Bonanza Lizard. All right, Bonanza, go ahead. She dropped out. All right, Silver Surfer, go ahead, sir. He didn't go already, did he? Because I remember seeing his emblem.
No, he got called, but then he dropped out.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Silver, go ahead. All right, well, we got 2 minutes left, so let me go to the comments for some questions. Yep, let's go to the comments since everybody in the VC has either asked a question or had a chance. All righty, let's do. Okay, so here goes Holla. All right, so are rewards added to the portfolio? Now, I'm just minding you, some of these people might copy and paste questions and might have nothing to do with your project. So some of these people might come off the wall. Are rewards added to the portfolio of the same symbols? Will the rewards be your token or what? What are the conditions for obtaining these awards?
From the hold on, I'm trying to find this question here. From the bot, are you looking at the rewards from the NFTs? They will be.
Man, nobody knows.
Yeah. Okay. If you're talking about the rewards from the bots, from the NFTs, we can airdrop. Again, I'll take it to the community. We could airdrop. I could use the funds that we're gonna divide, and I could buy Ethereum to airdrop. I could buy USDC to airdrop. It's like I've seen it done. I mean, like I said, I'm currently invested in a project right now who has the same type of system, and they've paid us out in CRO. They've paid us in USDT, and I'm definitely open to whatever it takes that makes people happy and feel comfortable.
All right. And Ushna wants to know, what happens if the project fails? Do you have a backup plan, like you're going to relaunch or do something else?
If the project fails, I don't understand what you mean if the project fails. Like we're sustaining fairly well right now. We're not at a crazy number or anything like that, but hence why I haven't launched the NFTs. So I don't see this failing. The bots have been running astronomically well, and I don't see a way of it failing. It might just take a while for it to catch on and people to realize the potential behind it, but I don't see this failing at all, and I haven't really put that type of thought into it. I know people were talking about a relaunch and an airdrop when I decided to drop the taxes because I wasn't able to push the taxes through to my marketing wallet, and I just decided that there was no need for that because like I said, I'm not in this to generate revenue into my wallet from taxes or anything like that. So if we're not pushing through taxes, then it just meant that I pushed all of the marketing and everything out of my pocket, which I have done so far, and I will continue to do.
All righty. Sounds good, man. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and conclude it on that. Now, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get to the giveaway part of it. DeFi King, man, thank you for being here, man. You did a good job. I enjoyed having you, enjoyed listening to you. You carried yourself well, very honest. Man, I like it.
Thank you, man. It was my pleasure. Thank you for having me here. I hope maybe we'll, as the next phases unroll, let's do this again. And like I said, I'm going to start hosting some regular voice chats in my groups just to help ease the minds of the communities of the community members. So yeah.
All right. You can go ahead and end the recording, Dumbledore. You can go ahead